police station. So yeah, we're going to come and have a look around. So they've got disabled parking down here. We've got this vehicle parked illegally on double yellows right outside the police station, which is odd. It's not good. Yeah, so we've got a couple of disabled parking bays, and then we've got a private car park down here. It's £3 parking all day. It doesn't look like anybody's there to enforce it. Interestingly, all these parking bays are blocked off. Yeah, so I've been out with LNA today, and he's had to get home to the kids and stuff, so I thought I would stop here on the way home. So I don't think this is part of the police station. This is Albany House, whatever that is. So they got some construction going on around the back there. Yeah. And this takes you around to the police car park.
What you're about to see isn't shouting, chaos, or confrontation. It's something far more uncomfortable for institutions: quiet scrutiny. This starts outside a job center in Islington, a place where some of the most vulnerable people in society pass through every day. And that matters, because when personal data is mishandled here, the consequences aren't abstract. They're real. The auditor isn't here for drama. He's here to look, to observe, to document, and almost immediately, something jumps out. Lists containing names, details, QR codes, visible to anyone walking past. That's not speculation. That's on camera at RAM here. The video becomes a test of three things: data protection, professionalism, and accountability. Watch how a simple privacy concern turns into defensiveness.
Which is a commercial vehicle unit. Again, not really sure what a commercial vehicle unit is or what it does, so if anybody does know, feel free to let me know. But yeah, they've got an electric van, got an unmarked blue van, and yeah. So this is a Suffolk marked police car. They don't have any silly slogans on the side like "Our priority is you," unlike Norfolk. Yeah, so we're going to go back up around the front and see if we can see any more from the car park on the other side. So this is a notice board. You've got a map of Bury St Edmunds. And some information. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're open. Although it does say they're open Monday to Saturday 9 to 5. There we go, the station's not open on Sundays or bank holidays, so it is a bank holiday, so that'll be why. They have got PC 101 there. I've got some braille there for the hard of sight.
This is the critical moment where observation becomes evidence. A security guard, not a job center employee, is holding a list containing personal information: names, company details, sign-ins, possibly benefit-related information. And crucially, it's visible in a public space. Under UK GDPR principles, especially data minimization and access limitation, that's a red flag. The auditor isn't guessing. He's referencing prior FOI responses and established procedures. Contractors like G4S are typically restricted from handling certain categories of personal data unless explicitly trained and authorized. Notice the auditor's approach here. He's not aggressive. He's explanatory. He frames this as protection for the people on the list, not a personal attack on the guard. That distinction matters because it shows intent.
Interesting. Kestrel, Suffolk Police. What's that about? They got cones in front of them. So what's the difference between a normal police vehicle and the Kestrel ones? West Kestrel vehicles only. Interesting. So this is forensic services on this one, this van. Interesting. Ah, so this vehicle is actually from Norfolk Constabulary. This one isn't even a Suffolk vehicle. So what's it doing here in Norfolk, in Suffolk? Maybe they've stolen it. So that one's a Suffolk one. There we go, this one's another Norfolk one, look. It's interesting. So this is where they were, where I was earlier, around the other side of the fence. Look, that's the electric van that they had plugged in. And then they've got a fence here, we've got a vehicle pulling in.
This isn't harassment, it's oversight, and yet, instead of immediately covering the information, the situation turns into a discussion. That delay is telling. When privacy issues are obvious, debate shouldn't come before mitigation. Fix first. Explain later.
The Norfolk one, oh wait, that's got Norfolk and Suffolk on it, so that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why it's got Norfolk and Suffolk, and why we've got Norfolk vehicles and that around in the car park in the Suffolk County police station. That's an interesting one.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Just making a little video of the marked vehicles when they got around. They're very interesting.
Okay, well, it's private property though, so you need to come off out of the car park, please.
Okay, is it illegal to be on private property?
Well, it's police property, so you need to get off it, please.
Is it illegal to be on police property?
Yeah, let me try.
Can you identify, please? Can I get your collar number, please?
Have you had any cats or any gentlemen hanging around by the police station?
Fair enough. Doesn't want to identify. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what a commercial vehicle unit is. Obviously, she doesn't want to talk. So this one looks like a very new van, very interesting. Yeah. So again, they've got a no ID, no entry, no exceptions policy here, which is good.
This section makes many viewers uncomfortable, and that's understandable. The auditor is photographing information that shouldn't be publicly visible. But that discomfort is precisely the point. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If a member of the public can see it, they can record it. The problem isn't the camera, it's the exposure. GDPR doesn't punish documentation of visible data. It punishes the failure to protect it in the first place. Notice how the auditor repeatedly emphasizes this shouldn't be on display. He's not celebrating access, he's highlighting risk. Anyone could walk in, quietly take photos, and walk out unnoticed. That's the vulnerability. This is how audits often work in the real world. You don't prove a weakness by imagining it. You prove it by demonstrating it. And while that can feel confrontational, it's often the only way institutions take notice. The key question for viewers is simple.
Rural ones, they need a good clean. So Norfolk police with their blatantly lying slogan. Their priority definitely is not us. Yeah, really interested to know what the Kestrel ones are, what the difference is there. Hi mate. Yeah, so it's interesting. You can see this one doesn't have it on. This Suffolk police one. Yeah, so I don't know who that was, but he just said hello, very politely. You can see they're all marked up with diesel fuel only. So not only are we paying for the fuel, we're paying for dirty fuel, getting diesel engine vehicles instead of unleaded. Unleaded is also still not good, but it's cleaner than diesel.
Something important happens here. The focus shifts away from paperwork and into human behavior. A staff member nearby speaks sharply to a member of the public, and the auditor immediately reacts. This isn't mission creep. It's principle. Public servants aren't just judged by policy compliance, but by conduct, especially in places like job centers, where people may already be stressed, vulnerable, or intimidated. Watch how the auditor frames his criticism. He doesn't insult. He doesn't threaten. He calls out tone, professionalism, and respect. He repeats one core idea. Government employees represent the state, and the state owes citizens basic dignity. That his moment widens the scope of the video. It's no longer just about data protection. It's about how power is exercised in everyday interactions. And that's why this resonates with so many viewers. Everyone has stood on one